Okay, what is up everyone? JuskiReign back with what very well could be the last Crisis Core video for a while on my channel here. What I'm going to do now is, I know that I haven't finished Minerva. The last video I actually tried fighting her, and as you can see here I'm 99% through the missions, the last one of course being Minerva. In order to beat Minerva, what I'm going to have to do is get my HP up to 99,999, and as you can see I only have 39,000 now, which requires me to have 2 HP up materials at 999% that I can then fuse to, like Curaga for example, or Costly Punch or whatever, and have that effect onto my character, which would then give me, once I have 2 999% HP ups, excuse me, that would give me 99,999 HP. That is going to be quite a while and quite some time spent in materia fusion, which I need to do to fuse materia by buying 99 potions over and over again, by buying HP ups. You know, you guys have seen that if you've been following along with this playthrough. You've seen me do that a couple times, the materia fusion. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that off stream when I have the time, trying to get myself up to 99,999 HP. What I would also need to do, wait, shield, armor, glove, and helm. Okay, yeah. What I would also need to do is try to max out a lot of my stats, my attack, vitality, spirit, not so much magic, but not so much attack either, but vitality and spirit I need to raise those, and that also I can do in materia fusion. After doing all of that, I'll be able to, you know, I'll be prepared to fight Minerva. And what I'm going to do is make a at the suggestion of Noxe. You guys all know him, my mod, my viewer, my friend. In order to not hold this playthrough up anymore or make superfluous videos for the playthrough where you guys just watch me in materia fusion, what I'm going to do is actually do all of that materia fusion and everything off stream. Beat the game now, do all that off stream, and then come back and make a special video where I beat Minerva. And that'll be just like a little bonus video at the end of the playthrough here. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to beat the game now, and this playthrough is going to be considered finished. And eventually, when I have the time after I do the preparation and everything, I'll come back and beat Minerva. So without further ado, let's go right into it and beat this game. Wait a minute, I think I have to go here maybe and put the materia. Yeah, examine. What does this console do? There are 7 indentations on the pedestal. Give forth the goddess materia, the path shall be made clear. If I set goddess materia in these indentations, maybe that door will open. Give forth the goddess materia, yes. Goddess materia set, 7. Alright, we placed the Dragon Balls in place. Oh crap. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Boom! Well, he's done. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, well I didn't expect to get into another battle right off the bat there, but what I'm gonna do is, oh no, Aerith, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Oh good, I didn't line her up. Awesome. Alright, what I'm gonna do is save the game again. I'm gonna make 2 save files. Therefore, I'll be able to save there, and I'm also gonna save at the top here. This way I'll be able to come back, excuse me, and beat Minerva, prep and beat Minerva and so forth, like I was talking about before. Alright, Genesis is waiting up ahead, I'm sure of it. Am I ready? Time for a showdown! Let's beat this game! Woo! This is the first time I'm going to actually beat this game my whole life. When I played this as a kid, I think I said this before, but when I played this as a kid, back when it was new, the furthest I got was this point right here. Because I wanted to beat Minerva before beating the final boss, and this time we're just going to go forward and beat the final boss. Beat Minerva afterwards. I never actually beat Minerva or the final boss as a kid. Alright, let's listen. Let me shut up and listen to this.
You're late.
Loveless again.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus the three friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
No. Open your eyes, Genesis.
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end.
I've come here to help you.
The goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift. We will all join the life stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Here we go, final boss time.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us. Damn you!
Yep. Wow, look what he became. It's like one of the weapons or something. Look, even his sword grew. His sword even got bigger. Holy crap. Yep, he's pretty big. He's extremely large.
Activating combat mode.
See you, Genesis. Come on. You can't reach him. I can't reach him. Boom. Boom. Come on, hit him. Yes. 3 costly punches. Right to the sword. So I just had to punch his hand,
My
basically.
soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
Genesis, I just cured you with 3 punches to the hand.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning? Yeah!
Stand and fight, soldier first class. Zack!
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's sit back and watch this ending. Even though I think there is one part that I have to actually control. There's Minerva, the goddess. Eventually I'll come to defeat you, Minerva, don't worry. Wow, man, he got absorbed into the life stream. Or so it would appear. Yep, there he is. Oh, there's Cloud. See, Cloud doesn't remember Genesis at all because he was in this state of a coma, like this Mako poisoning state. There's Genesis and there's Director Lazard. He doesn't remember either of those two through the entirety of Final Fantasy VII. It's crazy.
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help from him over there.
Yeah, and Gio.
It's you.
Yeah, it's the one that was in the church.
Director!
He's dead.
Thank you. Okay, let's eat. Sorry I'm not the real thing, but...
Is it good?
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple? Huh?
And you. The dream came true.
Yeah. Director Lazard is going back to the planet. Yeah, he just died and his body entered the life stream. He's returned to the planet. Yo, what's up, Codebreak? Hack.slash. What's going on, man? What's up, guys? We're watching the end of Crisis Core here. So sit back, relax, and watch the end here with me, man.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
Wow.
This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you. But I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you.
It's her final letter. Zack
By
sees
the
this
way,
one.
the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zack. Aerith.
"4 years? What do you mean, final? Aerith. Wait for me. You're gonna make it too. You got that?
So, yep, here comes Shinra.
This must be an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so?
Okay, look. Here's where they're gonna come pick up Genesis. And this is why we don't even know of Genesis' existence in Final Fantasy VII.
Accept his fate willingly.
Those are the deep ground soldiers that we were introduced to and found out who they were in Dirge of Cerberus, the game that I just recently completed. The deep ground soldiers take Genesis,
Even if the morrow is barren,
and that's why at the end of Dirge of Cerberus
nothing shall forestall.
we see Genesis, we know where he is. Yep.
To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
Loveless. Yeah. So basically, they take Genesis. Just wanted to adjust the camera there a little bit. They take Genesis and basically have him underground.
Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive.
The
You hear me?
compilation of Final Fantasy VII games
You're going
intertwine.
to
Yes,
save Zack's
Codebreak.
life.
Of course.
Crisis Core, Dirge of
I haven't
Cerberus,
even told him. My roommate.
Last Order, Before Crisis, Advent Children.
Help them.
They're all part of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. They all
I have letters for
tell
Zack.
tell parts of the entire story.
I'm
Alright.
just kidding.
Here we go.
You know I wouldn't do that to you.
Zack and Cloud in the back of the truck on their way to Midgar.
We're friends, right?
No, there's a lot more than the three. It's Crisis Core, Advent Children,
can't be
Before
serious.
Crisis. Advent Children's a movie though, of course.
We're gonna find two needles in a haystack this size.
Look, it's Rena. And
There's
Rude.
no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
This is right before Final
Son
Fantasy VII.
apparently has something to give him.
Who? That target?
It's all the letters. It's all the letters from Aerith. 87
So we're
letters.
couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
Alright.
Oh, I'm the biggest fan of Final Fantasy VII that there is, man. That's why I'm playing all these games. I freaking love the Final Fantasy VII universe. I'm like the biggest fanboy in Final Fantasy VII that you'll ever meet. And of course, most of you probably already know what happens here. But it's always great to see it play out again. Cloud is just starting to come out of his coma, his comatose status from that the Mako poisoning. And as you can see here, he's still all blurry. Yeah, here we go. Look. Oh my God. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
This is what happens right before Final Fantasy VII. Like immediately before this.
Embrace your dreams.
These are the events that lead right up to it.
Whatever happens, protect your honor.
As soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Modulating phase.
I'm Santanlo. Here's a present.
Ready to go?
I understand now. Where is energy? Be alert.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet
person.
again soon. Yes.
So get away safe. Zach, I gotta go.
I've been there. No, I've never seen it use it.
Join my back.
Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Wanna hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
that? for the both of us.
Both of us.
That's right. You're gonna live. You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
I'm your living legacy.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
Thank you. I won't forget. Good night. Zach.
That girl, she said that the sky frightened her. That looks so liberating. Those wings, I want them too.
Yeah, this is sad. Angel comes to take Zach into the afterlife.
It feels
No. Cloud didn't kill Zach.
good.
No, all the Shinra soldiers killed Zach just now. They all shot him and killed him. That's what we just watched. Zach tells Cloud to be his living legacy and gives the Buster Sword to Cloud. And as you can see, Cloud
If
here,
you see Aerith, say hi for me.
Cloud goes on with the Buster Sword and starts, you know, what we know to be Final Fantasy VII.
Would you say I became a hero?
Wow. And there's a scene after these credits that we're gonna see. Sorry, I'm just a little bit. So after the credits, you'll see the scene that directly links up to the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. Sad, man. This was such an incredibly good game. Incredibly well done. Bridged the gap from Cloud, Zack's life to the beginning of Cloud as we know him to be when he hops off the train in the beginning of Final Fantasy VII and he teams up with Avalanche to destroy a reactor. This is the beginning of one of the best told stories. This is the prologue of the beginning of one of the best told stories ever to be done in any video game. Cloud just came out of Mako poisoning. Here we go, look, this might be it. Or is this a continuation of the credits? Okay, it's a continuation of the credits. In the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, Cloud had just came out of a comatose state of like Mako poisoning. And he's very confused with that happening to him. The injection of Genova cells into his body, combined with him seeing Zack killed right before his eyes, kind of all jumbled his memory and gave him this case of amnesia where he took on the memories of Zack and thought that everything that Zack did, because he was on missions with Zack and everything as an infantryman, so he saw the same thing Zack saw. Like, he has the same memories Zack does, but he kind of forgets about Zack. This traumatic experience almost like blocks out of his mind. He blocks it out of his mind, and he kind of assumes the role or the persona of Zack. He thinks that he is Zack, and this isn't like, he's not lying or anything. He's not hiding any truth or anything. He truly believes that everything that happened in Zack's life happened to him at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. And then it's not until much later in the game, when he and Tifa fall into the life stream at Mideel, and Tifa helps him find himself and put him, piece his memories back together, that he actually realizes none of this was him, it was all Zack. And he took on Zack's memories, and he remembers who Zack was and all of these events that led up to his death and Cloud, taking his Buster Sword and moving on. And then it kind of all pieces together at that point, when you're almost toward the end of Final Fantasy VII. But this is the story of what happened before Final Fantasy VII, and it's just incredible. It's just an incredible beginning to another incredible story. This is not on PS4 or PS3, Codebreak. This is a PSP game. It's not in the PlayStation Store. I'm playing it through a PSP emulator, but it's a PSP game. The only reason I'm so good at piecing it all together is because I've literally played Final Fantasy VII over a dozen times, from beginning to end. I've played this game, I've played Dirge of Cerberus, I've watched Advent Children about 6 or 7 times. I've read all the fan fiction, I've read all the On the Way to a Smile novellas. I've watched Last Order, the anime that they created. I'm just such a huge Final Fantasy VII fan. It's like ridiculous. It's my favorite game of all time. Of all time. But there's a scene after these credits. That's what we're waiting for right now. This is all remixed versions of the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, as you guys will be familiar with if you've ever played Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, man, the remixed music, it's just incredible. It's just an incredible, well done rendition of the masterpiece that is Final Fantasy VII. It's just incredible. Dude, I'm telling you, you have to. You have to play Crisis Core. You gotta play FF7. You play FF7 first, because that's the main game, and that's what came out first. It's best to play them in the order chronologically that they were released. So you want to play Final Fantasy VII first. Then you want to play Dirge of Cerberus. I think that was next. Then you want to play Crisis Core. And then you can watch Advent Children. That's the order I recommend. Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, then watch Advent Children. Before Crisis is a mobile game that was only released in Japanese, so you're really not going to be able to play that. But do Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, and then watch Advent Children. And that'll prepare you for the remake when the remake comes out, which I can't freaking wait for the remake. I can't wait. Yeah, it's really incredible how you can actually feel the characters, who they are, and their emotion and their stories, and it's just, that's why I say Final Fantasy games, especially, you know, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, you know, these Final Fantasy VII universe in particular is not just a video game. It's like the Great American Novel, or like a New York Times bestseller if it was a book. Like it's a masterpiece of art. It's not just a video game. It's an art form, and it's an entirely incredibly well done art form at that. So, all right, here we go. I think we're getting to the end of the credits here. Yeah, here we go. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, you'll recognize this scene right here. Yes, it's Yoshinori Kitase is the screenwriter of this. Same as the main Final Fantasy VII game, yes. Yoshinori Kitase.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
There it is. The chills, man. The chills that I have on my arm right now. Man, to be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Woo! What a game, man. What a freaking game. What a masterpiece of a game this was. I am so proud to say that I've completed a playthrough of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. As nerdy or dorky as, or you know, silly as that sounds. Alright, we're going to save. And we're going to save it on this slot. And this will enable us to start a new game plus if we ever want to. And I'll show you guys in a minute here. So we're going to load game now. The file I just saved over, here you go, game cleared. Well, we can start this, and that'll be New Game Plus, where we start the beginning of the game with all the items and accessories and materia and everything that I had in the main game carries over. But all the missions reset to 0, so I'd have to start them all over again. Up here in the Portal of Severance, this is my game that I'm going to come back to and eventually prep and beat Minerva. And be able to, you know, to beat the game again after beating Minerva to get the Heike's Soul, which is the best accessory in the game. If I ever wanted to go back and do a New Game Plus, I could do it on this top file after beating Minerva. But anyway, I'm going to do a Minerva video later on after I prep and you know, get myself ready to fight her. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I actually have to get going now, just in time, because I did finish the Crisis Core playthrough. I really appreciate the views. Codebreak, thanks so much for hanging out, man. This is another Final Fantasy VII game in the compilation, down, completed on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put this stream into a video that I just did to finish off the playthrough. If you want to, you know, everybody who's watching this on YouTube, if you're watching it, check out AmericanHardcoreGames.com. It's my good friend Super Codebreak's website, where I have some of my content there. Hopefully this will be on that site as well. So check that out, AmericanHardcoreGames.com. Codebreak, thank you so much for being here, for watching this, and you know, watching the end with me. And everybody that's out there watching my playthrough here on YouTube or on Twitch, I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate the views. You guys are awesome. And I will see you all in the next playthrough. So take care, everyone, and eventually keep an eye on this Crisis Core playthrough and on my YouTube channel, because I will have that video of beating Minerva eventually down the road. So take care, everybody, and until next time, this is JuskiReign out.